else out there is watching. It is Thursday, March 13th, the day before Pi Day. Tomorrow's a big day. Pi Day, March 14th. Also, my youngest daughter's birthday. Pi Day. Shout out to Cambry. Um, but today is not March 14th, Pi Day. It's March 13th. And we have, as you can see up here, a superstar coming in to talk. So, sir, please tell everybody out there what your name is.
Hello, my name is Hector.
Hector. And Hector, what grade are you in?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade. And who's your teacher?
Miss Everson.
Miss Everson. Oh, yeah. So I see these guys on Mondays, every Monday. Miss Everson's class. Hector, it is so good that you came in this morning. By the way, let me get your muffins for you. Oh, we'll open them up and let's do a little toast to Sparkle Muffins. Trying to open up the bag live on camera. These things sometimes they make them like harder to break into than like steel. Oh my gosh, I'm still going for it. Come on, we can do this. We can open this bag. Now I know how the kids do when they open it. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, finally. Gosh. There's one. Take a muffin out, sir, and we will toast to Sparkle Muffins. Yay! So we toast Sparkle Muffins. Here he is right there, Hector, our lovely mascot, been here for a long time. And a little cheer for you and take a bite. Let's start episode 42. What is your topic, sir?
Space and engineering.
I asked him right in the middle of chewing his muffin. I feel bad. So I'll ramble for a second while he chews. He chose space engineering. That's pretty awesome. We've had a couple of kids come on and talk about space a little bit, but never this topic. And space seems to be one of the most popular topics out there. Fourth graders, you learn about it next quarter. The end of the year, you learn all about space. One of my favorites. So, Hector, you have note cards, and you have this really cool model. Do you want to show that first? Tell us what that is.
It's the Delta 4.
The Delta 4. Have you said?
Yeah.
The Delta 4. Just put the mic up a little bit closer to your mic just so we can hear you nice and close. The Delta 4. Cool. And where did you get that?
My dad got it when he was working in Texas.
In Texas. Oh, wow. What do you know about that rocket? Do you know anything about that rocket? Or is it just cool looking right now?
I think it's just cool looking.
Can you show it one more time? It's really good. I don't know if you can see that at home. Right up there you go. Delta 4, a rocket. Oh, yes. And why did you choose this topic, sir? Tell us why you chose this topic while I take another piece of this wonderfully buttery muffin.
I think that space is just like a cool topic because like there could be different planets that also have life on them other than just Earth.
Did you just say that there might be life on other planets?
Yeah.
Kind of creepy and awesome at the same time. So you chose it because there's a lot of new planets out there. Might be life. Let's give you a little applause for that. Yeah, space is so much to learn. So many things out there we don't know about. So this guy, I'm not surprised. He's a great student. Came in with some note cards here. So do you want to just grab one and tell us what you wrote down? And we'll see what's going on with space engineering today here on Thursday, March 13th.
Another way to say space and engineering is called aerospace engineering.
Aerospace engineering. Very interesting. I believe you can study that when you get to college, maybe a little bit in high school too, but that's awesome. So the study of space, aerospace engineering. I'm going to give you a little, let's give you a cheer. Yay. All right, go for it, sir. What's the next card you have there?
I like aerospace engineering because I want to be a rocket scientist.
Okay. When I was your age, I wanted to play for the Boston Celtics in the NBA, and you want to be a rocket scientist. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to give you a huge applause for that one. And I will also give myself a boo for not being tall enough. Play for the Boston Celtics. But anyway, go ahead. What's your third card there?
Space and engineering helps build rockets, satellites, rovers, spacesuits, tools, and missiles.
Can I see that? Folks, rockets. Here's a little pop quiz. You don't, if you don't know the answer, it's fine. What do we use rockets for? What is one cool thing we can use rockets for?
Traveling into space, like going to the moon or to the International Space Station.
Oh man, would you go on the International Space Station if you could? If you like, once you were trained and ready to go, would you go? Would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Nice. Now, I know you wanted to be like a rocket scientist. Does that mean you want to go into space, or you just want to like help build rockets to go to space, or both?
I want to do both.
Nice. It also says here satellites. Do you know what? If you get good at this, what are satellites for?
Satellites can be used to get connection and also the Wi-Fi.
Every kid out there is like Wi-Fi. We need Wi-Fi for our TikTok to watch our videos. Of course, we need Wi-Fi.
I don't watch TikTok.
Good. All right. Good. I'm glad. Very good. I guess I have older kids at home, so they do. But one more thing, a rover. What kind of rover? What does a rover do?
Rovers can go to different planets and then like they look at different things like the Mars rover, and then we found out that there was a little bit of water there.
So the rovers went on Mars and found a little water. And if there's water, that means there might be what?
Life.
Yes, life. Oh boy. Let's go with. How about this time we do a little cheer? And you even put spacesuits on here and tools and missiles. Yeah, so like protection of our country and the spacesuits themselves. That's true. People have to design those. That's crazy. You have a lot of note cards. What's the next one say?
Other sciences that help aerospace engineering are chemistry, math, physics, and computer science.
Oh, hey kids, if you're at home and you like math, raise your hand. We can't see them, so I don't know if you're raising your hand. But if you're raising your hand right now, you get a big applause. Now, kids at home, if you don't like math, raise your hands. And if you're raising your hand right now, you get a big boo. You said chemistry and physics and math.
And computer science.
And computer science. So all that stuff you do in math class right now leads to you being able to do all the really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very good. So yeah, kids pay attention in math class and science class. It all ends up being cool. What else do you have there, sir? This guy is prepared. I love it.
Chemistry and physics, and also computer science.
I love chemistry. Periodic table, elements. What's the other one you said?
Physics and science.
Oh,
and
man.
computer science.
So all those subjects you take along the way, they help you out. If you want to be a rocket scientist, you got to pay attention. What's your next card say, sir? You are doing spectacular.
Aerospace engineers have to be problem solvers.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not easy to be a rock scientist?
Yeah.
I thought it was easy to be a rocket scientist, no?
It wasn't.
Oh, let me slap myself.
Ow!
That was silly. It's not easy to be a rocket scientist. You gotta work hard. Do things always work out as a rocket scientist?
No.
Exactly. You have to be able to problem solve. By the way, just second graders, if you're watching, I don't know if you remember, but you built cars in class the last couple of weeks, and you had to use materials to build a car, and sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't work very well. But that's being a problem solver, trying to make it better. So, excellent point. Go ahead, sir. Next on your cards.
Aerospace engineers have to have a lot of attention to detail.
Detail.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of like what would be a bad example of not using enough detail? Like what could happen?
Like, you know how like some rocket shuttles have like the black stuff on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
That's meant for when they're coming back into the atmosphere, so then the rocket ship doesn't burn up. And if you don't put them there, it will burn up.
So specific parts of the rocket are to help it like return back to Earth. And if you don't do it right.
There was also an accident, like I think 2 years ago, when a rocket ship was coming back to Earth and exploded in the middle of the air.
Yeah, there was nobody on it, right? It was just or was there?
I
can't remember. I don't think there was.
know.
But yeah, you're absolutely right. Every little detail in the way it's built to even what time they leave. Like, have you ever seen a rocket launch be delayed because of weather?
No, not really.
No. But sometimes if you watch them on TV, like last year, we were waiting for a rocket launch and it kept getting delayed because the weather wasn't right. And you have to do it in a certain spot on the planet. You can't just like launch a rocket from Laurel Hill, the playground. You have to like go to certain spots. Details. I love it. So you have to be very important. So you're telling us that if one little thing is off, bad things could happen?
Yeah.
That's right, folks. So when your parents and your teachers like look at you and go, "Hey, be careful, show your work, do all those little things," it's because we know that in the end, if you don't, things could happen. You know, brilliant. Anything else you want to say about space engineering before I give you a pop quiz?
No.
You're good. All right. So first off, I want you to tell me, besides Earth, of course, what is the planet that you find the most interesting at the moment? Or if you had a chance to go to any planet, which planet would you go to?
I would go to Pluto.
Say it again?
I would go to Pluto.
Well, your voice sounds a little different, but you would go to Pluto?
Yeah.
Why?
Why would you go to Pluto?
Because there could be life there. Because I think there's ice. Because it's further away from the sun.
There's ice on Pluto. It's far away from the sun, so you think there might be life.
Yeah.
That is amazing. But I do have
Some bad news for you. You know that Pluto is no longer a planet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna boo. When I was a kid, Pluto was a planet. It was the 9th planet. We had to memorize 9 planets. Now there's only 8. By the way, really random, but do you know why Pluto's not a planet? Do you have any idea?
People say it's too small.
That's one reason, yeah. But also, like, this is so random, but Pluto. Hey, pop quiz for you. Does Pluto go around the sun?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It does. You haven't learned this yet, but Pluto goes around the sun. It's called an orbit, and when Pluto's going around the sun, it is going around the sun. Is it a circle?
No, it's an oval.
It's like an oval sphere thing. It's like all planets have to be like a sphere, oval kind of shape. They have to go around the sun, but there's one other thing that makes it not a planet. Like, you know how Jupiter goes around the sun?
Yeah.
It's like a road called an orbit, and their orbits are clean. Pluto has a messy orbit. There's like asteroids and rocks and things in the orbit because Pluto's not strong enough to like clear them out. So that's why people out there voted for Pluto not to be a planet anymore. Now it's just a dwarf planet. But back to your original thought, you would like to visit Pluto. Interesting. The farthest one out there. Although there are dwarf planets even farther, and they keep finding new planets, like exoplanets and stuff. All right, let's see. Do you know what the biggest planet is, out of curiosity?
It's Jupiter.
Cha-ching. Really random. Do you know what the smallest planet is? Top one.
Mercury.
Ooh, this guy knows his stuff. Which planet do you... I'm going to give you a little cheer for that one. Okay. Last question for you, Hector. Do you know what planet they've explored the most? Like, they've done the most rovers and all that stuff?
Mars.
Yes, that's right, sir. Mars is, like, heavily explored. So, sir, this is so cool because you chose a topic that's, like, a lot of kids don't think about because they're just trying to get through their day, but you already kind of have a feeling in your head you want to be a rocket scientist. Show that rocket again. This guy, Hector, right here, I predict that if he still loves rockets and stuff in a few years, he's going to be building these things. You might see his name on the news going into space at some point in one of these things. By the way, you don't get like, are you afraid of heights? Or no?
Kinda.
Kind of a little bit. See, the only reason I wouldn't do it is because I'm old now, but also I don't like heights. Like, as I'm going up, I'd be like, okay, I don't do roller coasters very well anymore. I like roller coasters. I like going fast, but too high up. But I would love to be able to go to space in a rocket. But I don't think my brain would do it. But I predict that you are going to be doing great stuff with this in the future. Everybody at home, Hector, 4th grade, when you see him in the hallway, I want you to say, "Rocket Science Man." And that would be like, hey, you watched it. Sweet. So that being said, Sparkle Muffin episode 42. Hector, give a little wave to Mr. Sparkle Muffin here. Goodbye, you soft little thing from Australia. This guy crushed it as usual. He's chewing a muffin like we always do. I'm gonna take my little last piece here. Everybody out there, have a great day. Hector, you want to say anything to anybody in your class or your parents or anything right now?
Bye.
Say bye again.
Bye.
Say bye again. Hold on.
Bye.
Say bye again.
Bye.
Say bye again.
Bye.
That was a good one. Say bye again.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching Aerospace. Boom. Bye-bye.